Hi Aries, and welcome to your monthly love predictions reading. We're going to be doing a love predictions reading from mid-May until mid-June. So it's going to be a full month. This reading is intended for Aries Sun, Moon, Risings or Aries Venuses. So if you are not an Aries or you don't have strong Aries placements in your chart, you're more than welcome to stay as a cross-watcher. I just need you to know that I'm a very honest reader. So if you hear or see something you do not like, you have been warned. Let's get into it, Aries, starting with your oracle cards. Let's have a look at the main themes in love your sign can expect for the month ahead. Something on my cheek. Okay. Aries, please, Spirit. What are the main themes in love Aries can expect for the month ahead? Okay. This is interesting. Some of you may have messages. I know this sounds so counterproductive, but if I believe this is what's going to be helpful for you, I will share it. You may have messages with another reader known as Jen Walker Intuitive, Jennifer Walker, I believe, Intuitive. She just popped up in my mind, so you may have messages with her apparently. Now, the main themes that I'm seeing is beauty as your bottom deck energy, first of all, in this amazing deck. We also have success and bravery, which came out first. I love that for an Aries. I feel like that's your motto. We also have intuition, which came out third. This card is reversed. And we also have rebellion for you, which came out reversed. So what I can see, Aries, is that you have your eye on some sort of goal when it comes to love. I have to consider that for some of you, you aren't pursuing romance right now, but I do believe that you're focused on something and it has to do with you feeling successful in whatever it is that you're doing. I feel like success and bravery, I mean, this isn't an easy feat. This is something that you've been either working yourself up towards, or it's something that you're only comfortable acting towards because you feel you're going to be successful. As a key theme here, you also seem to be having trouble trusting yourself as you progress throughout this month with love. Your intuition is blocked, so it's almost like you're trying to take a more logical approach maybe, or a more practical approach. You're trying to be cautious, careful, because you want a successful outcome. There could be multiple factors that you're considering before you enact this bravery sort of expedition. It feels like you have to have bravery to do something, and I see you being very careful about how you do that, especially with rebellion blocked. It's like you don't want to be crazy or foolish. You don't want to be whimsical and like a dreamer. You want to have your feet planted firmly in the roots of your success before you go for what you want in the month ahead. So key themes for you is struggling to trust your intuition, struggling to trust your gut. You're feeling confident, but only once you gather enough information, being very logical when it comes to love, very practical, very cautious. You want success, and I do see most of you taking some sort of brave action towards love, but only if you're not looking foolish. So let's get tarot out and we'll get some more specific predictions over what you can expect when it comes to love in the month ahead. We're also going to be having a look at your challenge in love, your main opportunity in love, and we're going to get advice as well. So for Aries, please, Spirit. Maybe for some of you, somebody's piqued your interest now. Let's see. For Aries, please, Spirit. What can Aries expect in the month ahead when it comes to love? What can Aries, the card just flew out. What can Aries expect for the month ahead? It's crazy because I know you can't see it, but these cards are coming out way too easily. So there's a lot of energy around you, sweets. You bring a lot of energy into this reading. One more card, please, Spirit. Thank you. They gave me 2. So there's a lot to say. At the back of your deck, we do have the Ace of Cups reversed. So I am seeing some blockages here. I am seeing a rejection for some of you. And I say that lightly. Let's delve into it first. Please don't get triggered. We have the Page of Cups coming out for you first. We also have the Page of Wands. I've got a few cards to show you. We have the Two of Swords and the Empress coming out for you. Beautiful cards in this deck. So vibrant and colorful. We also have the Queen of Pentacles with the Devil reverse. So some of you could be dealing with a Capricorn. And last but not least, we have the King of Swords in the reverse position. I'll be honest with you, I'm seeing a lot of people here. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 court cards. So Aries, you may have people around you who are taking an interest in you, but I see you being very careful and cautious about who you show interest towards. There is somebody who stands out as a major opportunity, a major player. This person seems to have the qualities that you're seeking in a partner. They seem to be someone who has like provider energy, or someone who is quite abundant, probably an earth sign sweets. Taurus very strongly with that Empress energy, but we also have Capricorn with the Devil and the Queen of Pentacles. We could throw Virgo into the mix too, because this is a general reading. This person stands out to you, and it's mostly because of the qualities that they can bring. You're looking for someone who they kind of tick the boxes of being grounded and practical. Now, for others of you, it could be that the people that are offering themselves to you, showing interest in you, just don't tick the boxes that you're looking for right now, because I am seeing younger pages around you, and these pages are either the same age as you or they're slightly younger. They feel less experienced. They feel less You feel less certain about what they're able to offer you, and you feel less sure about what a relationship with them would look like. This feels like people who are just kind of showing interest, especially obviously if you're a single Aries, but even if you're in a relationship, it feels like you've got people around you showing interest in you. Flirting, this Page of Cups is a lot more obvious about their feelings, whereas the Page of Wands is questionable, especially in a reverse position. You assume that this is the one that only wants more of a physical exchange of energy with you. If, for example, they only want sex. Now, with that Two of Swords, you're really being patient and careful about who you pick, who you invest your energy in, and how you interact. For some of you, you're having to be very sort of stern and stoic is what I feel, like just kind of shutting down and not showing any emotion, just sort of looking over. Look at this. Look at what I'm seeing. Looking over at the pages and sort of shutting down the emotion and shutting down the feelings. It feels like some of this is because for others of you, you're in a relationship and you're having these people kind of show you energy and what's the word, attention, and you're not entirely aware or comfortable with what you could or should do. Regardless, you're all in this like logical mentality where you're being very careful about what you show to the people that are interested in you. The Empress and the Queen of Pentacles in your spread are representative of trying to seek a companion who is more of like a nurturer. You seem to be in this energy where you want someone who either helps you grow or someone who has the qualities to at least help themselves grow. It's like you want someone who can at the very least nurture themselves, and then as a byproduct also be nurturing towards you. You want someone who's abundant. You want someone who can come in a sense of like they're respectful towards your values, your commitments, your children, for those who have kids already. And I see that either there is somebody who is going to show you those qualities, or the fact that you're so aware of these qualities is going to make you look back at these pages and go, nah, you barely, make the checklist. You do not fit any of the criteria. So I see some of you instead spending a lot of family time in the month ahead and just focusing on people who kind of fit that mold, even if you can't get that in a romantic sense. You seem to be very sort of like this Taurus Capricorn energy of family and children, and sort of nurturing the more sentimental yet values-based side of your way of loving. And I think that spending time with these connections, or with this energy in your mind, is really highlighting to you an obvious decision that you need to make here. And I do believe that some of you are going to be cutting people or patterns of behavior out of your life this month to make room for what it is that you actually want. You may be cutting a friends with benefit off. You may be kind of looking back at something that you were previously entertaining and going like, wow, that really wasn't serving my goals. That wasn't serving my ambition when it comes to the connections I want to create. I see you making some pretty big decisions here, but with that King of Swords reversed, you kind of make this decision in such a final way. It's so emotionless. It's kind of like you're blocking yourself off from processing what it is that you're doing. It feels very cold, like it's like a smoker going cold turkey instead of weaning themselves off. So I feel a cold shoulder here at the end of your month, mid-June. There is a feeling with that Devil reversed of being very careful about who you associate with and what you choose to do in terms of who you give your attention to, which you've been doing the whole month, but at the end of the month it feels very cold. It's like you're specifically icing somebody out that you don't want around you anymore, making it very obvious that they can't tempt you anymore if this person's kind of been tempting you or flirting with you. For some of you, this is a third-party situation in the sense of you already have somebody else and a third party is coming in trying to meddle with your relationship. While for single people, I think it's a case of you're attracting a lot and not all of them fit the criteria. But regardless, your approach is very logical, careful, and it takes a lot of bravery to be able to do this, but you eventually seem to call it as you see it and take a very cold approach here, trying not to stir the pot while also salvaging this Empress energy. It could be that you're dating multiple people as well, and you finally decide who it is that you want to pursue a relationship with, so you've got to cut the other people out of your life. But let's have a look at your main challenge now, Aries, when it comes to love in the month ahead. What is Aries' main challenge, Spirit? Okay. What is Aries' main challenge in the month ahead when it comes to love, please, Spirit? All right, we got two cards. It was that card. At the back of your deck for now, we have the King of Pentacles. So commitment for those Aries who are juggling people. Your challenge here is commitment, trying to stick to what it is that you put your mind to or your heart to, the long-term plan, the stable sort of outcome, and trying not to deviate from the structure. It feels like you've laid foundations with somebody, or something's kind of preset, and you're trying to continue building this structure with them while also having interference. We're being shown the Nine of Swords and the Two of Cups. So for a lot of you, you're very confused about what to do with your love life, who to choose. This is a very specific message, Aries, so it may not resonate for all of you, but I feel like you're having to figure out who to choose, who to stay loyal to. Friendship could be the deciding factor. It may be like who fits in with your other emotional connections as well. But the Two of Cups is seeing eye to eye and sometimes having a heart-to-heart conversation with somebody. A challenge here is trying to get on the same page and understanding emotional needs dually. What do you need? What do I need? Can we fulfill each other's needs? I also believe that this is about that companionship that you're seeking, Aries, and trying to figure out whether you have that yet or whether you need to keep looking. That Nine of Swords tells me this is something that's going to keep you up at night. It's something that's going to be on your mind quite a lot in the next month, and you're constantly going to be scouring over information that you already have, feeling like there's something that you're missing, or there's something that you need to pay more attention to in order to make this decision at the end of the month. So that is your main challenge. Let's have a look at your main opportunity now when it comes to love. What is Aries' main opportunity when it comes to love in the month ahead? Wow, sweets. We got three, we've got 3 cards. And I do believe the earth sign is the one that you're going to choose. They may not be an earth sign, but this is someone who's practical, who's a nurturer, who's a grower. I just heard grower, not a shower on my days. But they are someone who has the ability to grow and help you grow. They're very fertile. They could be a parent themselves, but I just feel like this person oozes fertility. That sounds so gross, but anyway. Opportunities for your cards, we have 10 of Cups in the upright position. We also have the Knight of Swords coming out in the reverse. And last but not least, we have that Page of Pentacles, another court card, an earth sign. So I do believe that an opportunity here is to grow. I think you're underestimating your potential. Somebody is going to show to you in the next month that you have a lot more to give in a connection, and you have a lot more to receive in a connection. Some of you have been settling for some very immature energies who were not able to give you everything that you deserve. I believe an opportunity here is you realizing how much you deserve, and that you can have somebody in your life who can give all of that to you, a realization of that nature. You are also going to have the opportunity to start actually achieving your happy ending, solidifying your 10 of Cups opportunity, that happy ending, that happy family. I think that whatever decision you make this month is trying to really bring that image of a happy family together, whether you have children or not. The goal is to grow, right? And with that Knight of Swords here, it is blocked because I think that you don't make hasty decisions. I think that you're going to be very careful, logical, and cautious. So you're not rushing. You're not trying to be impulsive or hasty. I believe an opportunity here is not feeling rushed. The right person isn't going to say, tell me now, tell me now, tell me now. They're going to let you have space to be able to figure this out for yourself, so that you do not feel rushed, and so that you do feel confident in whatever it is that you need to, whatever decision it is that you need to make. So let me have a look at your advice now, Aries. What is the advice for Aries in the month ahead, please, Spirit? What is the advice for Aries in the month ahead? One more card, please, Spirit. Yeah. Some of you need to spend more alone time with your person in order to really get on the same page. Your advice is the 5 of Wands first. Also, just random, if you know what creature this is, can you please comment down below? Because I've seen videos and pictures of them, but I still have no idea what kind of creature that is. And they seem so cool. They're like little dragons. We also have the 3 of Pentacles coming out for you in the reverse. And your last, but not least card at all, is the Temperance card over here in the upright position. So your advice is to really work hard at bringing this energy together. Your advice is that union is possible, and I think that it's about tempering the energy around you. So I do see healing. I see it's hard to explain. It's like, it's literally like to and fro, back and forth, like you having exchanges of energy with someone. It's not just a quick, simple, hey, do you want this? Yes, I do. Cool. You have to kind of work on this a little bit. You have to have those conversations and then again have them and keep having them. I think that the person that you choose is going to be someone who you feel comfortable opening up with, who's reciprocal, who's going to be very clear, who shows you with their actions more than their words what they mean. And I think that they're going to be very patient as well. That Temperance card is also about patience. So your advice here is to have patience and to be tempered, as in like to give and to allow yourself to receive. There seems to be this even ebb and flow energy. With that 5 of Wands, I do sense a feeling of fighting. It almost feels like there's a competitive energy around your love life. I don't know if you facilitated this, Aries, or if it's just the luck of the draw, but there's a lot of people seemingly fighting for your attention, and some of them are just throwing their ring in the sort of center, wanting to see if they've got a chance, whereas others are actually coming through with serious intentions and the real desire to win. So for the Five of Wands to be here, your advice is to not get caught up in the heat of it all and to pay attention to what energy is genuine, because I feel like some people in your energy are just addicted to the drama. They just like the attention and they're not serious. As soon as that drama or the heat fades, so too will their attention towards you. So be aware of that. They're addicted to what you feed them with when it comes to your energy and your attention. Now that Three of Pentacles, I think you've got to spend more practical time with the person that you're interested in. You've got to spend more time getting to know them, understanding them, getting on the same page, and just collaborating with them to understand what they're like and how you work well together. Ultimately, that Three of Pentacles is reversed to remind you that this is a decision that you need to make. Nobody can make it for you. And at the end of the day, this is not a make or break situation. It can feel overwhelming, but it's not going to be your only opportunity to find love. Okay, Aries? So that is what I'm seeing for you, Sweet Pea, when it comes to your love life for the month ahead. I hope this reading was helpful. I hope it either confirmed what you already suspected or really filled in the gaps of things that you were looking for answers for. As always, take what resonates. Do not let the rest take from you. You may have messages in your moon or your Venus sign because this is a love reading. Otherwise, I shall see you in another video. Bye.